Yo, welcome back, everybody. We are in Out of Ore once again, and it's a beautiful day. Actually changed the weather to be primarily clear skies and froze the time at about noon. I'm just, gonna be busy working on construction sites. It's typically a great weather or a good day, decent weather day. So I'm gonna kind of keep that how it is. Yeah, sure, it was kind of fun the other day working in the rain and lightning, but it's distracting as well. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll turn it back on. It is kind of neat. But let's get to this video and kind of the goal of it. So in this episode, in this video you're watching now of me playing Out of Ore, I'm going to be working on this. So I did a lot of stuff off camera. This is going to be the warehouse, so I took the tower down. I think I still got it in my inventory, yep. I'll probably end up placing it in another spot, maybe by the warehouse. But this is going to be a big, kind of like production floor warehouse, like basically, just our company, we take the iron in from the ore, wherever we source the ore from, we bring it in directly. We smelt it down into iron ingots. Primarily, we do have other smelting processes as well for other minerals, but for the most part, this is where we do all the iron smelting right here. We do got a cement mixer. Not really big into cement yet till we get further down into the stone layer. And then we mine coal, which we do got a big old patch here we still got to deal with. We got tons of coal there. And then we mine that after the iron's been gathered up quite a bit, and we smelt that down into steel. And then you come over here, you got your two CNCs. These bad boys are going to produce us a lot of bolts and nuts, and from these steel rollers we'll get our steel beams and steel plates. We usually do about 2 beams and 2 plates, and then over here is where it all gets put into production. Right now I'm making some steel walls. That's a lot of the stuff I was doing offline, and that's gonna kind of get the factory set up. So what's probably gonna be the first thing I end up doing is getting some walls, and maybe we'll have like a door right here to sneak in or something. I do have doors. Let's just put it there to see what it looks like. My only problem right now though is like, I can put a factory floor in here, but then everything's gonna want to snap to the floor, and I don't really want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with snapping. It's not my cup of tea, to be honest. It just spaces things out way too much. Like, I would need to make this factory or this warehouse probably 4 times the current size in order to fit the current amount of material in there. And I've worked in a lot of factories, and this is about the spacing between a lot of the stuff. I just don't like that, and maybe they'll change it over time, but currently all these stations snap to the floors and grid to the floors, and you can't really space them how you want them. You can free place them, but then it's like, how can I describe it? It's like free placing this, even though it's a big thing, it's kind of, you can't get it perfectly touching the ground. It's gonna sink in the ground. There's some weird stuff. So for now we're gonna probably leave it on the dirt. I may eventually just asphalt it. But in future factories, future buildings like this, we're gonna want to start it on grid level 0, where the ground matches the grid height. I could always raise it too, there's that, but that's a lot of work. Yeah, so that's it for this, really. We got a warehouse up, kind of like I wanted. I wanted everything kind of being built in the same facility. Let's see if these are going to collide with smelters. Yeah, no, it's about perfectly tucked in there. Yeah, and then we would do that lower layer too. So that was like 20 wall panels right there. Barely got one side, so it's gonna be a big grind to get all this done. We'll probably end up amping up the production too. My goal this time is to not like just keep running back and forth to ore smelting. I'm gonna stockpile a lot, and then we're gonna fill those up so that they'll run for days. And then we can just focus on, you know, mining, exploring, building pathways to new mines, exploiting the land like we should. Let me go ahead and give you an aerial view of what I did. So you've seen me kind of walk around the manufacturing plant down there. And now we'll get into in-cab cam and then shift W. It's a pretty good height. And this game's just like, it's really colorful, it's really pretty, so I just like looking out the landscapes. Just adds a lot to the game and the view distance. So alright, so I still got the same loader. I haven't upgraded that yet. Pretty much all I did off camera was just build a, I don't know what you want to call this, a refinery or a manufacturing plant, a ore processing plant. That's a good word for it. So I built this ore processing plant. It's just 2 straight conveyors right there. The first straight conveyors kind of got some concrete around it to kind of guide me while I'm delivering it. Excuse me. And then a couple rights or lefts, I can't remember, then an up. That's a conveyor sorter. Conveyor sorter, and that is got a 2-piece straight right there. Man, this drone, it'll keep kind of gliding. If you hit the parking brake, oh, it stops immediately. That's kind of neat. All right, so yeah, so conveyor sorter, top one goes out. That's gonna be all the iron and stuff we get, iron, lithium, aluminum from this iron deposit here. And then it drops and turns over here to a wash plant and then goes into that storage. So if we get any pay dirt out of this, we'll be able to wash it down to some other stuff. Otherwise, that's just going to be dirt, and that's going to be my good minerals there. And we got our fuel station set up. Definitely made use of the deco blocks. Need some decoration, so made it kind of look like a little bit of a construction site. Let me get out of this mode and come over here. Yeah, so we got our little trash bin and porta potty, and then we got a little walkway down here to get to this storage. And then I got kind of like a little outlook I built up here just to kind of look over the plant, make sure everything's running smoothly. Pretty basic plant, not like a very high output plant, but I don't need much because I just got a little loader and it's just me. So I'm pretty much just gonna get started. This is what I've been waiting to do for a while. That's gonna be cool seeing this plant function for the first time. Did I do it right? Did I mess anything up? Let's see what happens. Looks like it's running. Yep, we're just gonna eat away at this whole deposit till it's gone. So my worry was that hitting that back barrier and not registering the dirt. But it looks like it's gonna be okay. Definitely looks good to go. I could probably back up a little further and let it tip off the right into the conveyor. That might be the ideal placement. Now it is Sunday, so I think I might be at this for a while. I ain't got no plans, nothing going on. As soon as I say that though, something's gonna happen. We got a little dirt pile here. You want to clean these up for sure. That could cause an issue. Must have splattered out of the bucket. I'm trying to keep it to one conveyor versus doing a splitter or merger because from what I understand they don't work properly. So we will get into some pay dirt here actually. I need to be careful not to go into the depths yet of this deposit. I still need to scrape the iron off this top layer. So we'll keep the elevation kind of as it is. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to flatten that out. Let's do that real quick. Did not really mean to dig real deep right there. Still kind of leaning and going deep. Oh well. We'll figure it out. I'll make it work. This is all learning lessons for me, really, is how the best way to mine a mine, or to dig it up. And how to work, you know, mine from a hill, and how to work into a hill. You know, going up or down into a hill seems a lot different. It's pretty much all the same though once you get good, just like anything else. Practice. I don't know why he's digging. My teeth were angled up. I hope those registers. Good bucket drops right there. We've already went through that deposit. I had a feeling it was going to be a pretty dang small deposit. Tiny scoop, but it looks like mostly iron, so I'm just gonna put it in there before it changes into something else. Yeah, it's good that I didn't buy that bigger excavator yet, because these mines there ain't really much to them. Well, that dump was a horrible dump right there. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from loading right now. I'm gonna shut this down. We're gonna see what kind of loot we got, what kind of ore we've harvested, or mined out of the ground. Let me, first let's drive this drone, and I should be able to stop recording. Yep. Okay, now we'll hit I and we'll hit E. So that time lapse will be completed. As you can see, we've mostly depleted this ore vein right here. So we got likely iron, mostly iron, lithium, and aluminum. And now is time for the reveal. How much did we actually get? Oh, dang. So we almost got 10,000 iron. And we got 1,600 aluminum and only 166 lithium. So it's mostly an iron and aluminum mine. And there was pay dirt. So that means it should have washed through. So we should have some dirt and some other stuff in here. Very nice. So we got 37,000 dirt. So we can sell that. Silicone, ruby, and diamond. And then we got some gold ore. Now, I don't know if these can be processed down further. I think they can. I think the regular wash bin does that. Let's go ahead and grab all this dirt. We'll keep the asphalt. We'll sell the dirt right off the bat. See how much money we got for dirt. 180,000. Getting about 14K per stack. Decent amount of money on that. So that's pretty awesome. And then we'll go ahead and grab all these ores. And then does this? Yeah, so this is how I produce. We'll probably just sell that pay dirt and then we'll produce the diamonds and rubies. I may just store the silicone ore because I don't know what to do with it yet. There may be something later on I can do with it. Oh yeah, we got more dirt down here to sell. Then we'll just sell that pay dirt. And then we'll probably sell that pay dirt. We'll use that gold ore. Okay, yeah, we're getting diamonds. How much does a diamond sell for? 186. That's not bad. Easy money. So 40 minutes of diamonds and about an hour worth of rubies. So yeah, we'll just leave those run. Would that even be worth buying another bin? How much are those? 7,200. Yeah, maybe we'll have a second one going, doing the rubies. Just set it up right here. Alrighty. And then we'll just run over here to the production facility and we'll get some of this iron. We'll get it all going. That is a lot of iron. So if I do about, we got 5 machines and 9,600. What was that, like 2,500 a piece, roughly. Right about 2,000. Okay, so we'll go ahead, hit 2,000. Copy that. Oh yeah, you can only do 999. So well, this is gonna go on for the rest of the game. A lot of time. Alright, that's all the iron. And then we'll go ahead and produce aluminum. Aluminum. And lithium. And then once all these are done, probably long before them, we'll probably expand the steel. We'll buy some more smelters. Workbenches. Yeah, they're 15K. That's really not a bad price. Get like 5 more of those. Right on. Okay, well, we got tons of iron. We have thousands, thousands of iron. I think when I first started and I made a ton of money, I didn't even have a 1% of that. So all that right there is probably going to be worth millions. I just need to start digging into the coal and putting the coal in storage. Yeah, we may end up doing the same thing we did over there. Let me hop into the drone. So yeah, kind of like the same premise as we did over here. We may do by the coal. That way we're not breaking down and moving stuff around a lot. And I'll probably make several of these plants. Instead of, you know, destroying them, we'll just expand and move on. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this an episode, cut it here. But I'm going to let the game kind of play through for a couple hours. And let these smelters do their thing, and then we'll come back in the next episode and we'll start grabbing that coal, and yeah, then we'll start the steel production up. So that'll be the next thing, is very large steel production, and we'll get this warehouse built up. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully I figured out the time lapse this time, and you can enjoy watching me dig that out over there in a time lapse. Otherwise, we'll just do it through the editing software, and you'll see me in first person. I didn't really talk a lot through all that. I just kind of zoned out, meditated, and dug me some dirt. So alright, well, if you like the video, hit like on the button down there right below the screen, and subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll see you guys later.